What's up guys, it's Frozen Helm, and welcome back to Fire Emblem Three Houses. Today we are doing Chapter 8 of the Blue Lions Maddening mode playthrough. So last time, well not last time, but when we did Chapter 7 we learned of Ramaya Village and some weird things are happening there. And they're about to get even stranger and more dangerous. But before we do that, let's go through supports, and there's a particularly important one I want to get through first, and that would be Dimitri and Felix's B support.
You don't look busy. Join me for some training, Boar Prince.
And here I thought you had no desire to speak with me.
We don't need to speak to clash swords, do we?
I suppose not. Is that one new? Wait. Where did you get such a blade?
I suppose you would recognize its value. I came upon a merchant selling weapons and found this among the rest of the steel.
That pattern around the edge. There's no doubt. It was forged by Zoltan, the master swordsmith.
I'm not giving it to you.
Huh? Oh, I'm just happy to have laid eyes on it. I don't suppose you'd allow me the chance to hold it.
Do you take me for a fool? I'm not letting a brute like you swing it around.
As though I would be careless with something so valuable.
I recall when you were 9 years old, you swung a sword so hard you snapped it clean in two.
Come now, that was so long ago. I'm hardly the fool I was then.
So you say. Yet House Fraldarius still told that story for years.
What's wrong, Felix?
How pointless. No use talking about someone who's long dead. Looking at your face is making me angry. I'm going to find a different training partner. Farewell, your beastliness.
What is going on with him?
I don't know either, Dimitri, but yeah, who knows. But yeah, you actually get an item from this support. As far as I know, this is the only one that's like this. And it's actually a good item too. In fact, this is one of the best swords in the game. It's 13 might, 90 hit, only 9 weight, but it's an A rank sword, so Felix isn't going to be able to use this for a little bit. And it also costs a lot and requires a good amount of materials to repair and like forge. So I don't think I'll be using this for now, but I will definitely be using it later. No, don't discard it. Let's do...
Ask this of you, but will you lend me a hand?
What can I do for you? Oh, is the cuff of your overcoat still torn? Mending that shouldn't be a problem at all.
It's pathetic, I know, but I fear my sewing skills are... well, as you can see, they're just about non-existent.
Goodness! You must have been concerned when I tore your cuff.
Ah, well... that is to say... would you please teach me to sew? I hear you're rather amazing at it.
Of course I'll teach you. Don't look so heartbroken.
You will? Thank you. Oh, I owe you for this.
I'll go get my sewing kit. You wait here. I'm so sorry, Dimitri. I've never seen, well, it's just a bit...
No need to dance around the issue. You're fed up with my clumsy efforts, aren't you?
I thought you might end up bending some needles if you tried mending this on your own, but... how did you manage to break a pair of scissors?
I'm so sorry, really.
Yeah, Dimitri breaks things because his crest is actually gives him a lot of strength, like a lot of strength. As you probably saw, like when his crest activates, he gets double damage on his combat art. So like his crest actually gives him like superhuman strength sometimes. So yeah, that's why Dimitri breaks everything he touches, really.
I try to be careful, but with delicate work like this, I just can't seem to manage.
There's no need to apologize. But you must have been uncomfortable making your way here with this tear.
My inability to control my own strength is humiliating. Of course I'm useless at needlework.
No giving up on yourself. You just have to practice, that's all. No matter how difficult something is, if you keep at it and don't give up, then you're sure to improve. Isn't that what you told me?
Right you are. To give in to despair isn't like me. Thank you for the reminder. Okay, I'm ready to give it another go.
Great! I'm glad to hear it. First things first, let's make sure the needle is actually threaded this time.
No! I meant another one.
Yeah, that's gonna take Dimitri a while. We also have Dimitri and Ingrid.
Ingrid, I've been doing some thinking, and it occurs to me that I owe you an apology.
What? Why do you seem so serious?
In a just world, you would be happily married to Glenn. He truly loved you. And it's clear that you care deeply for him as well. But on that awful night, he died right before my eyes. I could do nothing to prevent it. In a way, I'm responsible for you losing the joyous future that should have been yours. I know my words can change nothing, but I'm so sorry, Ingrid.
No, Your Highness. There's no need to apologize. Glenn's death, it still doesn't feel real. I always looked up to Glenn. He was the very picture of a perfect knight, noble and virtuous. In the end, he laid down his life, the ultimate sacrifice. I feel proud of him in ways that words can't quantify.
Proud? Truly?
That's right. I feel proud that he died for those he was sworn to protect. Proud that he passed from this realm to the next as a perfect knight.
Are you really trying to turn his needless death into an ideal to uphold? You and he are so alike.
Needless death? How can you say that? Glenn gave his life for you, for everyone, and this is how you speak of his sacrifice?
You weren't there. You didn't witness his last moments. If you had, you wouldn't feel that way.
I don't care to hear your interpretation of his final moments. He was and will always be an ideal knight.
You would do well to rethink that ideal, my friend.
Pardon me? He served in your guard. He took great pride in what he did, in protecting you. The very least you can do is not spit on his memory. If you'll excuse me.
What is the matter with me?
I don't remember that happening in this report. Jeez, okay. Ingrid, I mean, I guess Ingrid does have a tendency to speak her mind, but wow, I don't remember that. It might have just been me, though.
Apologies for my late arrival, Mercedes. My duties ran long, as per usual.
There's no need to apologize at all. Please, have a seat. We've met for tea so many times, but you never seem to get used to it, do you, Ingrid?
Not entirely, no. I'm not accustomed to being treated so delicately. Anyway, what will we talk about today?
I actually wanted to gripe about something that's been bothering me.
You? Gripe? Now that's unusual. I'm happy to listen, of course. It's the least I can do after all the kindness you've shown me.
Thank you. The one thing I really wanted to talk about is marriage.
Oh?
Yes. I received a letter from my adoptive father about marriage discussions with a noble family.
And will you accept?
That's the problem. No matter what I decide, I'll probably be married off anyway. What I really want to do is help those in need, but I think it would be more difficult to do so if I married a nobleman.
Understandably so. Sounds to me like you need a strategy to silence your father.
Sorry? To silence him?
Don't you agree? It seems the best course of action would be to consider severing all ties with the family and running away.
We don't need to go that far. I'm sorry. I really just needed to let that out. I don't need you to worry about solving my problems.
Oh, okay. It's just a bit personal for me, actually. My own father has brought countless marriage proposals to my attention. He always was obsessed with me carrying on the family bloodline. At a very young age, my hand had already been promised to someone in marriage. But Glenn died young.
That must have been difficult for you. Would you have married him if he had survived?
That's a good question. It's hard to imagine now. Although I did admire him quite a lot. He held true to the ideals of knighthood, proudly serving the king. Even after all these years, I aspire to be the type of knight that he embodied. But that's just it. I'm not a tool for furthering my family's fortunes. I'm a knight at heart, regardless of what my father desires.
I see. A very noble cause indeed. How strange that we should be worrying about the same thing.
Even though we are such different people.
It's true. Enjoying a nice chat over tea with you like this makes me realize maybe the paths we walk aren't so different after all. Don't you think?
I do. These tea parties of ours, they really are something special.
That they are. Ingrid, I would love to get to know you better if that's okay. I want to know about your childhood, your favorite books, the sweets you like, anything at all.
Absolutely. I'm happy to speak with you anytime. And I want to know you better too, Mercedes.
That's a nice support. It's a nice support. Wholesome support. Now then, let me save real fast, and I think I've prepared, so let's do this.
We've got to go. Now. The situation in Remire Village has changed drastically. We don't know much more than that. We're hearing reports that the villagers are killing each other. Some say houses are burning. Regardless, we need to move.
Villagers. Oh. Oh, that's not good. That's actually downright creepy. Look at that portrait. Look at it. Like, that's creepy. Seriously.
Help! Somebody please help!
What's going on here?
Don't worry about me. I'm fine. Don't waste your time on me. Saving the villagers is far more important. We haven't a moment to lose.
What can we do amid such confusion?
We'll have to take up arms against the villagers who are rampaging. If we strike carefully, it should be possible to spare their lives.
Oh dear. Isn't there a more peaceful way to deal with this?
No matter how long it takes, we'll need to check and rescue them all, one at a time.
Those who have gone mad may be victims themselves. Is it possible to save them?
Well, saving the poor people who aren't crazy is definitely our top priority. Let's get on with it.
Slow down, Annette. It won't do anyone any good if we panic and get injured ourselves.
Isn't that... Your Highness, suspicious figures spotted in the village. They seem to be watching the chaos.
Oh. So someone is orchestrating this.
Are they the ones responsible for this madness? If so, it's clear what must be done. Kill them all. Don't let a single one of them escape. Sever their limbs and crush their wicked skulls!
Thank you.
I love how it just gives like this freaking... This one saw an enthusiast after that cutscene.
You have my gratitude. Thanks.
So yeah, Dimitri's response to was, as you can see, a little bit mental. A little bit. Anyway, no time to think about that right now. We've got villagers. Again, we've got villagers to save. So yeah, look at that portrait. Oh my god. Jeez. But yeah, this is the map, and we've got these guys. So almost all the enemies here are commoners. So they're actually kind of pathetic. Like, they're not really that... These guys aren't really that threatening. And it actually gives me this is a good time to show you, the commoners class skill, actually. Commoners all have dexterity +4. Well, and nobles. Commoners and nobles have dexterity +4, so there's that. But yeah, this, the floor is covered in fires sometimes, and this slows your movement. It costs 2 movement to cross this. So, people are going to have trouble getting past this, but basically your primary objective is to rush to this side and save these villagers. These guys can probably handle themselves. They're not really that far away. But these commoners aren't the only ones here. There are also these guys. We've got this mercenary. We've also got these guys over here. This armor knight coming here. This fortress knight, who is actually kind of terrifying. Silver weapon, axe fair, armor blow, defiant defense. Actually kind of terrifying. This mage, this archer, but what? Why is now I here in the middle of all these enemies? This guy is the librarian of the monastery. I don't know if we saw him in an earlier cutscene. I think we did, but I have no idea. I think we did though. But yeah, this is Tomas. He has no weapon. He has 10 speed, 24 magic despite having no weapon. He has non-combatant. This is a skill exclusive to him. I wonder why he has this. Anyway, he's got Life Taker, Defiant Magic, and Unsealable Magic. But he has no weapon. Something is very wrong here. Anyway, disregarding that, we've also got this guy all the way down here. I don't know why he's down here, but he's down here. And we've also got 2 chests in this map. And this chest is kind of hard to get because you have to go all the way over here, break this wall, go through this mercenary, and then get to this chest. So I'm going to cheat and give Ingrid 2 chest keys. Yeah, I'm gonna cheat and give Ingrid 2 chest keys because I do not want to go through that. So let's do that. Items. Ingrid probably doesn't. Actually, she doesn't need these. Let's give her 2 chest keys. There you are. This is fine. Yeah, those are fine. Okay. Oh wait, I need to show you this too. I also gave Annette, since she mastered Mage, she learns Fiendish Blow, which is the 3rd blow skill, alongside Darting Blow, Death Blow. Fiendish Blow gives Magic +6. Again, really good skill, recommend it on anyone that's a magical class. Very good skill. But yeah, I think, oh yeah, she also got Reason A. So she finally learned Excalibur, which means she finally has a spell that's effective against flyers. So yeah, thank God. I was kind of getting peeved that we only had Ash to deal with them, but now we have Annette too, so that's good. But yeah, first priority is saving those villagers. So let's get to it.
There are some suspicious looking ruffians out there, but our top priority is to rescue the villagers. Got it? I'll rein in the villagers who've turned violent. You focus on rescuing the others.
Yeah, save the villagers that are being attacked. And we actually get new battle music for this.
Here we go.
So yeah, sorry if you guys liked Ferdinand Wins, because you weren't gonna hear that anymore. So first I'm going to stride as I normally do. Alright, now let's see. First off, I want this guy to die. So yeah, he'll just die. I skipped this quote. Frick. Should I just...
Thank you.
I skipped this quote. I'm bad. Anyway. Sorry, guys.
Who, me?
Hilda doesn't kill you. I mean, with Silver actually does, but like, I kind of don't want to do that. I want to send Sylvain on the left side, so yeah, Dimitri is gonna come on the right, I think.
I'll go.
Or Felix, actually. Ow. And Felix gets to 20. Good. Strength and speed is good. Now.
Stay focused.
I'm probably gonna stay here. Let's see. This guy's coming. Ow. Yeah.